Dominic, apologies on the last video, so I'll just kind of reiterate some things. I took a look at the swing again. Still want to talk about how you rotate. So what I was speaking on in the last video, the video that you had from the front view, you're going to see that as you start to rotate, your knees are actually going to slide a little bit away from the target, and you're going to actually brace into that right knee. So the left knee flexing is fine, but we need to make sure that basically our pelvis is rotating in a circle. We're not going to be letting the pelvis move or shift away from the target. My target's that way. So we're not going to let our pelvis shift away from the target or lower too much in the backswing. That's robbing you of some of the efficiency that you're looking for. So a good drill for this is you can just take your club and basically put it in between so it's going to be on your right thigh behind your left knee. As you start to kind of torque that to where your left leg bends and your right knee straightens, you're going to see that if anything, your pelvis is going to want to rotate, but maybe even go towards the target a little bit. So the biggest difference that you're going to notice is in your right leg. So as your right leg straightens, your right pelvis is going to start to work around your body. You're not just going to change the flex of your knees, right? So this is just changing the flex of your knees and not really rotating. As your right leg straightens, you're going to have it work a little bit more behind your right heel as you rotate. So that's going to give you a little bit more efficiency. And then the other thing that I talked about is when you swung mostly with the driver, you'll see that the club face was super open, and it's going to rely on you stopping your body to square the club face. So just looking at your grip, I think the path of least resistance would be getting your right hand to be a little bit more under the grip rather than being so much on top. So I would say, really take the first knuckle there and then keep the first, between the first and second knuckle there, keep that part of your index finger on the side of the grip, or even a little bit under, so you can actually see more of your fingertips, where we don't want it too much over like this. That's going to keep that club face open. So I think the path of least resistance for you is getting your right hand a little bit more under the grip. That's going to allow you to square the club face a little bit better. So as you're swinging down, this club face is a little bit more square, and now you have what we call rotational freedom for you to just basically rotate to hit the ball. So first things first, the rotation, you're going to change the flex in your knees, and your right pelvis is going to work behind your right heel. So that'll look like this, right? So turning with some depth. And then the bottom hand grip is going to be a little bit stronger, a little bit under the grip, and that's going to allow you for a little bit more square club face instead of having it too open. And then you have to just make some compensations around impact.